Topping the news this evening, the impact of the novel coronavirus is far-reaching and will no doubt extend to the local tourism industry. That from Tourism Minister, the Honorable Dionisio de Aguilar, as COVID-19 gives travelers pause. The country's tourism minister's comments come as the head of the World Health Organization warns that public health officials are now in uncharted territory. Cleopatra Murphy has more.
There are more than 90,000 reported cases of the novel coronavirus or COVID-19 across the globe, and more than 3,000 people are dead from the respiratory illness that now spans across 81 countries. While the Bahamas is yet to be touched by the deadly disease, Minister of Tourism and Aviation, the Honorable Dionisio de Aguilar, anticipates the Bahamas, which just last year recorded a record 7.2 million visitors, will take a hit to its #1 sector.
Inevitably, it's going to lead to a slowdown in travel numbers. Certainly from Europe and in Asia, travel is declined significantly. Luckily, thus far, our core markets are the United States and Canada, and travel from those destinations has remained robust.
With infection rates increasing daily and the virus's reach to different countries expanding, the Minister of Tourism says people, he among them, are questioning if they should take their already planned trips or plan a future one.
Everybody's asking that question, do I have to make this trip? And so as a result, I think it's inevitable that there's going to be some slowdown in travel across the planet, and that will inevitably affect the Bahamas. So I remain hopeful. I don't have the numbers yet, playing it day by day, looking at it. But what can I say? There's just so much negative press out there about, don't travel. Countries are telling all of their citizens, even ours, don't travel unless you have to.
With spring break, a usually busy time for local hotels fast approaching, it is expected that those arrivals will also be impacted. De Aguilar says the situation is evolving daily.
I think we'll probably have to see how this affects us when the numbers start to roll in. But I don't have any numbers of yet. Luckily, thus far, we haven't had a case of coronavirus, but the Director General of the World Health Organization has warned every country in the world to get ready for it. So that's what the health experts are telling us. So we must prepare for something that everyone says is inevitable.
The Bahamas is one of 122 countries that have yet to report a case of the novel coronavirus. Health officials, however, are preparing for its arrival, having opened a lab with the capability of testing for the virus last week and establishing a comprehensive response plan. The public, however, is still encouraged to wash hands consistently and use hand sanitizers, avoid touching their face, cough and sneeze into a bent elbow, and stay at least 3 feet away from someone coughing or sneezing to prevent spread. Cleopatra Murphy, ZNS Network News.